storm.
Big storm came through.
What was it? A bomb cyclone that came swooping through. We didn't get it very bad though. Although it was the windiest day and evening we've ever had.
Windiest day.
Starlink blew over right in the ground.
Gosh.
We came home from doing something, shopping or something, and like that thing was dangling from the roof like it had tried to commit suicide. It was sad.
It was very sad.
But
and then we moved it onto the picnic table and the wind blew it off the picnic table. It was just so bad. So we just ended up putting it on the ground. Luckily, it still works. We spent New Year's Eve in Pismo Beach. Didn't do anything fancy, but we did get to see your friend Darcy.
Yep.
And Dan.
That was cool.
Which was great.
We wanted to go to the Pismo Beach area because we thought we'd be able to check out Monterey. It's like an hour or so drive north, and then maybe go down to like Santa Barbara. And so then
we wanted to see the ocean.
And we wanted to see the ocean. Then like make it to the Pacific Ocean finally. So that's why we chose that area, knowing full well that we'll come back next year and really do California in a lot more depth. But then we realized like Channel Islands was like just south of us. So we started doing a little bit of research into what it would entail to go there. So we spent all day there. My friend Darcy hosted us the night before so we could get an early start. So we wouldn't have to drive 2 hours from Pismo Beach to Ventura where the ferry leaves from.
They were great hosts, so thanks really Darcy and Dan. You guys are amazing. And they took care of Lucas while we were gone.
Yeah.
Which we think they fell in love with him and probably would have stolen him if they could have. Derek looked up some hikes, so we should have some good hiking this week and weekend.
Give it all, we can work it out. You can move around and I'll quiet down. Give it all, we can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Give it all, we can work it out. You can move your mouth and I'll make the sounds. Give it all, we can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. You held my hand.
Okay, we're checking into Panamint Springs Resort. RV Resort. It's right over there. Here at Death Valley, where gas is $5.09. Jonathan's checking in. We are here for a week and a few days. Is that an airplane? That's an airplane. Right here at the gas station. Crazy. Missed a really good photo opportunity driving in. My bad. The Death Valley National Park sign is like right there. I blew past it. So we'll try to get that on the way out. That's a good photo opportunity. So looking at some of the mountains here, there's a lot of snow on them. Like a lot. So we were talking earlier, we had originally wanted to do all the highest peaks in all the national parks. That's kind of fizzled out since we've just sort of skipped some of the uninteresting ones. But here, Telescope Peak is the highest point, and it actually looks really interesting. But at this time of year, early January, it's covered in snow, like a lot of snow. And people like use crampons and like ice picks and ice axes to climb. And on all trails, some people are saying like their ice axe was absolutely necessary. I don't have an ice axe. I don't want to have to use an ice axe. So I think that hike, which I keep looking at over here, I'm looking at this giant mountain, I'm pretty sure that's it. And it is like covered in snow. So we'll probably opt for a less snowy hike. All right, what'd they say?
I think I paid already because I didn't have to pay anything.
I thought you just said you didn't pay.
I'm pretty sure I didn't pay anything, but I'll double check the bank account.
Okay.
Site 6.
Site 6.
That way.
All right, how do I get in? Right there, that little...
Where it says RV Park entrance.
Doing donuts here at the RV.
RV Park sign. So where the sign is, not where that is.
Where's the RV Park sign?
That thing.
The crow? Raven?
It's Panamint.
That's a Panamint?
I have no idea. I'm making crap up. All right. Derek's pull through. Chose not to go wide. Crater.
Please light it up for me. Oh, here's the crater. This is, we drove by these are the flats. Where are we staying? Oh, way over there. Okay. So we drove up around this mountain and then down here. Where's the mountain I want to hike? I think it's around here. Dante's View. Bam. So here, and then I think you hike up this way or down this way. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, Natural Bridge.
Natural Bridge. There's Telescope Peak. Look, it's even got snow on it on this model.
Yeah, like it always has snow on it.
Forget it. Look at that. That does look like a scramble because you come up that way. That's like not what I'm in the mood for right now. This though, this we could do. Not today, obviously, but today we'll do the where's?
What are you looking for?
What are we doing today?
Zabriskie Point?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. It's warmer than expected.
Warmer than expected. Started at 40 something degrees.
Yep.
It's 61. According to the visitor center, it might go up to 68. Unexpected for a cold desert day. Views are incredible.
I mean, as cool as that hike would be right over that ridge, yeah, I don't know how we get from up here to down there.
And then back down the canyon.
And then
You can
back
see the
down.
canyon from here. Like our car's over there.
Yeah. Right, that way, right?
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
Alright, let's figure it out.
Yeah, we are much higher than I thought. I think we've reached the highest point, though, at least in this little ridge.
Because you are, oh my god, can you stay right there?
Why does it look like I'm like on a precipice?
Yes.
Whew, this trail is not for the faint of heart. For people who don't like heights. We didn't die. Had to shut the camera off because it got a little dicey. It's very much a ridge trail. I'm like, those are some serious drops right there. Ooh-wee. Here's Jonathan. Ever so patient.
We're down, so.
More down. You want me to go first?
Here we are at the Badwater Basin. Is that what it's called? Yes.
Lowest point in the United States.
Hottest place recorded on Earth.
Yeah.
That's why we're here in January. Where the high today was 64.
68.
68 at the visitor center. Although
It's warmer here, supposedly.
feels okay today. It was cold this morning, but it's much better. So right now we're at the basin, lowest point.
Walking to the salt
Walking on a salt path.
path.
It's an easy hike, if you want to call it a hike.
It's a walk.
There are people here with strollers,
Babies, just carrying their babies around.
babies, so
And for my newborn baby to Death Valley, we're gonna walk around.
not a hard hike for anyone. This is easy. I'm not sure what we're seeing at the end here.
I think the cracked salt earth. I'm not really sure. Honestly. It looks like a lot of white.
We're chasing the white.
I forgot my jump rope.
He forgot his jump rope.
Total wasted opportunity. I'm so upset with myself.
So upset. How is he gonna be jump roping in cool places
Without a jump rope.
without a jump rope? I mean,
You're not.
he's not.
Stupid.
So, anyways, up there is Telescope Peak. In the distance, you can't see it because there's a cloud above it, and there's a lot of snow. But I'll let you know how this ends.
Not with me jumping. We are leaving the salt flats. We are rushing to Artist Drive so that we can try to take advantage of the sunset, the imminent sunset, which I honestly, the more I look, it's like it's minutes away. I think it's about to peek behind that cloud.
Do my best.
Kind of botched that up today.
Derek stopped every 20 feet to take pictures on a hike.
Get some good pictures though.
A great picture.
There's a sunset happening now. I gotta see those colors on the rocks in this drive thing. Everybody talks about it.
65. Nice. Temperature did go up.
Yeah, that feels fantastic.
But I'm waiting for the next speed limit to go up.
It's been authorized.
Artist palette. All these rocks have some really cool colors. Pretty close to the parking lot. Probably better if there's sunlight, but sun went over the mountain.
I'm so excited for mac and cheese.
As you can see, the sun went over the mountain, so we got here a little late, like maybe 15 minutes too late, but
I'm not devastated.
I'm not devastated.
That's so cool. It's just on this green rock. Look behind you. Look at all the purple. Look at that. What a beautiful view. The colors there. Here at our campground, and there's a lot of rain here recently. And this is what's outside. Jonathan came outside today. Thought he heard something like rushing. So we went out walking and like sure enough, there's this big old flash flood here at Death Valley. There's the campground over there. And here's this little river that wasn't here when we first got here.
So today we're hiking in Mosaic Canyon. What day is it? It is Saturday, January 14th, which is Martin Luther King weekend. So it's busy. There's people everywhere. Don't quite have the hike to ourselves, but there's Derek. He's getting stuck taking pictures and videos, as always. But this place is incredible. Really cool canyons.
Like you can see how high it either got or gets.
Are your legs gonna take you up?
Like I suppose. See? I don't know what happens over here though.
We're waiting.
Actually, it looks like someone else has done this. I'm gonna see where it goes. What's the best way to do this?
I think you just climb down. I mean, I had to climb a little on that side. Yours looks a little more dramatic than mine.
I gotta get down to that area.
That's a long fall there, Derek.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, stay up.
Stay up.
Stay up on that edge. Oh yeah, keep it going. You're good. Your mom's gonna love this footage.
Sure.
That's like maybe 20 to 30 feet.
Oh, this is like clay up here.
Yeah, stay to your right. This is adventure, right? It's usually the other way around. I'm the one like doing all the fun climbs. Derek stays on the ground and he worries about me. Here we go though. You made it.
Sorry, Mom. This part I can climb. It is slipperier here.
Feel like I get good footing.
Yeah.
What do you see?
I can walk right up there.
All right, let's see. Oh, those rocks are easier to climb. At least we could tell those people that this way's easier. This is why people get confused on this trail.
Yep. You can tell people have actually like tried that.
Tried to climb it. Are they down there?
No, I can't see them.
I want to yell. Oh, they went around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went a different way. The other way was to climb that down there. That seemed a little rough.
Maybe on the way down we'll slide.
Huh?
We can slide down on the way down.
Yeah, that's probably a really pretty waterfall if there's water. Look how nice it is over here though. Here's Derek doing reels. He's a reel master. Hello.
Hello.
Well, we just got to the top of the top of Mosaic Canyon Trail.
Yes, Mosaic Canyon Trail. Cool
That's
trail.
it.
Short.
That's where it ends.
That's where it ends.
So it'd be a really cool waterfall if there was water, but
Death Valleys.
we're in Death Valley. So, how'd you like the trail?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Simple. There's a couple of areas where you got to scramble. You can make it a little more challenging by going, like there are different routes to go up the canyon, some of them more challenging than others, but no matter how you slice it, it's a short hike, probably it's 3.5 miles or so.
Yeah,
Simple.
right now we're at 2. but we've been like walking in circles for a little while, so it's probably more like 1.8, 1.9.
We've been trying like different paths.
Just one way, and then you go back. So yeah, it'll end up being a little over 3.
There's one decent like climbing section that we actually bypassed. Although now that I look back, we probably could have done.
We probably could have climbed. There was a couple behind us. They climbed it.
The people in front of us didn't.
The people in front of us didn't.
I assumed it was impassable.
People in front of us were probably our age. The people behind us were older.
They can probably hear everything you're saying because we're in a canyon where our voice just
carries, but it's okay. We're talking to the camera. But yeah, so cool hike. It's right next to the campground. The stovepipe campground, which we're not staying at. No. We're like 30 minutes away. But
this is one of those sections where the path says to go this way where it's easier.
So yeah, so there's a path that goes up that way, but Derek went this way. And like, so there's people that leave arrows made out of rocks.
You just gotta like leverage yourself down there.
That way they kind of tell you which way is the easiest way, but I mean, we like to be...
I mean, that's not hard.
That's not hard. But like, we try to... Try to take the harder path.
I mean, we like to have some adventure fun.
I'm shorter, so this is a little more tougher, but that's not hard.
Like, getting up was not hard either.
But yeah, so people are like, this is supposedly an arrow pointing that way, and then you got little cairns, which is like a common thing in the parks. At least, is it just a national park thing?
No, it's a hiking thing.
It's just a hiking thing where there's cairns everywhere. That way you know where you're going. But
so cool.
It's really pretty out here. It's really, really cool. We thought today, or it's supposed to rain today, but
we probably would have been just fine doing Mount Perry.
We probably would have been fine doing Mount Perry, but tomorrow the chance of rain is less.
It's just cold.
More sunlight, just a little colder, so we're gonna deal with the cold and hope that the sun keeps us warm.
We're doing that hike tomorrow.
We're doing the hike.
We're doing the hike tomorrow.
Then there's Telescope Peak.
We're not doing.
It is covered
in snow.
Covered in snow. We are not doing that.
I mean, we could. Maybe there will come a day where we are geared up enough.
Like they even closed the access road.
So like the hike is now an extra 4 miles or so. Because you gotta hike up the road that you can't even drive on. So that tells you a lot about the hike.
If you can't drive on it, why would you want to walk on it?
I mean,
that's my opinion.
We just don't have the gear. We don't have the crampons and all that stuff that you're able to do it locally. You want to hold that?
Yeah, I'm gonna slide down.
Oh, you're sliding. Okay.
No, I could just go this way. This seems like the easy route. Walk down compared to what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna slide.
You're gonna slide.
I mean, how can you not?
All right. Anything else you need to add for now?
No, I wouldn't say this is like a must-do hike in Death Valley, but if you're here for a few days and you have some like time to fill in, you want to check out some different areas, like this is a cool option. But this is not your must-do.
Not a must-do, but it's a popular trail.
Yes. Like I'd actually say do Badwater Basin over this.
Yeah. We are not gonna go down it. See how the rocks tell you to stop? Don't go further than this.
Those people did it.
Like that goes far down.
It really does.
You're supposed to go over and around like those.
Actually, now that I look at it, it's doable.
It's doable coming up. I don't know about down.
Down, you're gonna end up sliding unless you go backwards. Like that, you're gonna go backwards like a ladder.
So, I don't know if you can see Derek way up there. There's that couple, and then he's on that ridge. He's on the search for a jump rope place. I think he's crazy, but he started a new Instagram account called Derek Jumps in Cool Places. Although every time we go to a cool place, he either forgets the jump rope or doesn't like the video. So he hasn't been able to find a good place, but I'm sure he'll figure it out. We have a couple ideas while we're here. Look at that green on those rocks. It's really cool. Green, teal, blue, not sure. Okay. That was pretty good. It is big boulder.
Let's just try that really quick. Made it.
You think it was gonna fall on you?
No.
Oh, this is the one that you went up.
I went up this?
You went up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's not do that.
You're supposed to go around that way.
That must have looked pretty fun.
So how would you compare the Mesquite Dunes in Death Valley compared to the White Sands?
Oh, this is nothing compared to White Sands. White Sands is much better. Sand is softer. There's, I wouldn't say less people, but it's much larger, so you can like get away from the people and you don't have to hear them. Here, you can't get away from the people or the noise that they make.
It's also a holiday weekend.
True.
But the sand is still meh compared to the sand at White Sands in New Mexico. That was gypsum sand.
This is
so
not.
This looks like beach sand that was left over after a river came through.
Yeah,
so like dirty beach sand. Although a storm did come by recently, so
I mean, it's like your typical desert dunes. That's what this is. So it's like it's worth seeing. But at White Sands, it dominates the landscape. There's nothing else. Here you can see when you get to the top of the dunes, like the limits all around you. You're like, all right, I'm on the small patch of dunes. It's just not as
cool.
Impressive as White Sands.
Cool. That White Sand, that sand
you feel
is
like
just
you're on a different planet because you can't
pristine.
see the end of it.
It's so clean.
Yeah, and you really can't see the end of it no matter where you are.
And it's so soft that like if the wind blows, it covers all the footsteps. Here, you can see where people have been walking for like weeks.
There are a lot of footsteps.
A lot of footsteps here. But
still close.
It was cool.
It's
We
not
did.
really a hike. You just walk off.
Yeah, you just walk off it. We
So-
walked up like a half mile, and now we're going back to the truck. So
I guess if it's on your to-do list, just do it.
just do it, see it, take some pictures, and go. All right, it's lunchtime.
Lunchtime, then Surprise Canyon. Surprise! We don't know if we can do it or if it's open or what it looks like. So
We'll let you know.
appropriately named.
That'll be next.
I'm here inside a charcoal kiln. I don't exactly know what a charcoal kiln is, but I'm in one. You can climb right on in. There's probably like 10 of them lined up here. Pretty cool. It's much warmer in here than it is outside. It's snowing outside. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's snow. Coming down. Yeah, see all these kilns? A whole bunch of them. Very cool. There's Jonathan. It is snowing.
We're walking in the snow.
We're walking in the snow.
We drove to the top of the mountain
Figured we're here.
because there's been snow on top of this mountain ever since we got here. we figured, let's just check it out. We did. Today happens to be a very snowy day. The road's closed, so we're just walking on it. It's cold. Like, it's really, really cold. Ah!
I can never. Tell me what you want. I'll be anything you need. Give me all your love, then take it back from me. Light that fire, walk away, 'cause you know they say. Tell me what you want. I'll give you anything you need. Tell me what you want. I'll be anything you need. Give me all your love, then take it back from me. Light that fire, walk away, 'cause you know.
This area is beautiful.
What's this trail called, Derek?
Surprise! Surprise Canyon. It's a big surprise. It's beautiful and wet.
So it's
And
raining.
There's green stuff everywhere, and it smells like Christmas candles.
It smells like Christmas candles.
It really does.
Came out here. It's the same day we're at the dunes, same day we're at Mosaic Canyon, and the same day that we were up in the top of the mountain in the snow.
It was snowing.
So here it's raining, which I absolutely hate, but you know, here we are.
But it's beautiful.
The trail is this creek.
It is. You're just kind of like walking through. You're gonna get wet, but like have the right gear and shoes and so forth, and your feet will be fine. But like,
My feet are dry. That's good.
This is like incredible.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, there's water on the screen now. All right, bye. Hold on, I'll just wash you off really quick. There you go.
There you go.
That's how pretty it is. We're gonna, I think, continue going that way. Yay.
A lot of water. This is what Surprise Canyon looks like. It's wet. Here we go. Going down. Ooh, goodness.
There you go.
Ooh, I feel some water in my foot. Just a little bit on the top. Ooh, now I'm really wet. Like, wet. Oh, that smell is crazy. And I get all this crazy black rock. Like, what is that? It's like almost blue. Crazy. This crazy rock. That's nuts. Like it got struck by lightning or something. Alright, I think that's it for the water. We didn't go very far down this path. It's raining and kind of gross out. Hola.
Hello. Today we are hiking the Mount Perry Trail, which we believe is that mountain right there. We're about 3 miles in. What's interesting is we've been going down for a while. We've been going down for like the 3 miles. We've only gone up 600 feet in elevation. Usually at this point in a hike, we're about 1,000, if not more, feet of elevation. And that kind of like tells us the hike back is gonna be all uphill, which kind of sucks because usually when you climb a mountain, it's like constant incline until you reach the top. Then you're happy because you reached it. Your legs are just burnt out. But today, this hike is a little different. Got Telescope Peak in the distance right there. That's the Death Valley to our left and to our right. No idea what that valley's called, but that goes into Nevada. You can see those mountains in the distance. But we'll let you know how this hike ends up being and how hard it is to get up to the top of that mountain.
I mean, now it looks like it's a mountain. From where we started.
From where we started, it looked like we were pretty equal.
Like we just had to like skip along a couple stones to get there.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll let you know how it is on the way. Take some cool pictures because you can see the Badwater Basin really well from up here. It looks tiny compared to what it looks like when you're there,
Pretty amazing.
which is pretty funny. Yeah, when you're there, it looks like it's the size of the whole valley, but it's not. It's the tiniest little circle. But all right, I'm gonna get back to it. Uphill we go.
Ciao.
All right, so update. We haven't reached it. There was a false summit. We were really excited. We were going straight up. We're now at 1,287 feet of elevation. Now we're going back down a little bit.
I'm not reading any reviews on Old Trails about false summit.
False summit. That is a word that I hate. And it means you think you're at the top until you make it to the top. And it's not the top. Oh, that rock moves.
That moved a lot.
Let's take a second to look at our view.
Same view, slightly different angle.
Yeah, the view here has been the same almost the whole time. But, all right, now we think that over there is the top. So
we got it. This is also a false summit.
This is probably a false summit. All right. We made it to the top.
It wasn't cold when we got here.
Of Mount Perry. Actually, it's a little far ahead. We went past it to have a little lunch because there was a couple over there that were eating, relaxing. So let's give them some space. It is colder up here than it was down there.
It's colder since we got here.
Like somehow we thought the sun was going to come out and warm us up. That didn't happen.
That did not happen.
Views up here are good. I will say the hike itself doesn't reward you with a
different view.
A different magnificent view at the end. It's great. It's a good workout.
It's a great hike.
Great hike, good workout, but the view just stays the same. It's almost better at Dante's view, which is probably why it's there. But
but the hike is great. You go up both ways, like literally. Like my dad used to say, hiking, going to school uphill both ways. But here you really do. There's some scrambling involved, nothing crazy, but it's worth it.
All right. Now
it's a video. Jonathan.
Derek.